Everybody, how y'all doing tonight, man? First thing first, thank you for your love and your support. I highly appreciate it. I can't express it enough. Real talk, real shit. So, anyways, y'all, this is gonna be a very short video. So, there's a lot of people who are still in denial about Biggie Small faking his death. When Tupac faked his death, they made that the biggest thing in the world. Where they forgot that other people faked their death too. Like people kept saying Tupac alive, Tupac alive, Tupac alive, but you never heard people say Biggie alive, Easy E's alive. You know what I'm saying? All of these death fakers, you never heard them ever saying like Aaliyah's alive, Left Eye's alive. But Tupac was the main one people kept promoting that he was alive, right? So nobody never thought about, well, maybe Biggie is alive too. Maybe he faked his death. Because what you got to understand is that, look, you know what I mean? The man behind the gun or the woman behind the gun, when you let go and you let fire, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's not impossible not to get clipped. You know what I'm saying? So if you on the driver's seat, okay, I can understand, you know what I mean? They sprayed the car up and it's a possibility, you know what I'm saying, you didn't get clipped. But at the same time, it's like when they let off that many shots and you didn't get hit, something's fishy about that story. You know what I mean? And what's so fishy about the whole story is it's the same time, and it's not the same time, excuse me, it's the same way that Tupac Shakur death, quote unquote, happened. You know what I'm saying? And again, this track right here, the Notorious B.I.G., Born Again, it was very telling. Okay? So again, this is for people that was in denial because I told anybody respectfully, if you leave a comment, right, because I got like 400 and something comments on there, right, I'll read them. I'll read all the comments. And the one that wants to debate, you know what I'm saying, with me about it, I'll do that. Hit my IG up for a real conversation. You know what I'm saying? That way I know you're serious about it. Not saying you're not serious if you comment, but I can respond to the IG messages. You know what I'm saying? I don't have 400 messages in my inbox to post to 400 comments. And so far from what I read, you know, no one literally have any proof. You know what I'm saying? They just going by, that ain't true. He's not dead and something is wrong with you and you don't like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, no. Everybody, if you listening, right? If you from the West Coast and you from Long Beach, if you from Compton, if you from Inglewood, if you from Pomona, if you from Watts, if you from Los Angeles County, period, we wasn't really fucking with Biggie like that, okay? Because it was more gang related. Like I said, Tupac influenced a lot of us young black men growing up that if you from New York, if you from the East Coast, we ain't fucking with you. We wasn't thinking for ourselves, a lot of us. I was one of them men. So I didn't start listening to Biggie till I was 20 something years old. You know what I'm saying? When I really got to listen to Biggie. That's how influenced I was over this East Coast, West Coast beef. Okay? Now, y'all remember this album, The Notorious B.I.G., Life After Death. Okay? The funny thing about this whole thing is, what type of life can you possibly have after death? Because we never heard of anybody dying and coming back and telling us what's going on after death, right? So why would you name your album Life After Death? Because you already knew you was going to die. You was preparing for it already. You knew that you would be faking your death. Because who else would do that? Okay? In this picture right here, you got Biggie and Faith Evans. And again, y'all, if y'all just look at this picture first of all, that's another story. Y'all can tell this is fucking weird. Look at her face, look at her skin color and everything like that. Because you know she plays multiple roles, but that's another story. Biggie always loved to be driven. That was his thing. He loved to drive. He didn't like to drive, but he was always in the car. I think a lot of people forget in his personal life he was in the car. He was in the cars. He loved his favorite cars was the convertibles, and he said when he's out and about, he liked to be driven in not sedans, excuse me, SUVs. You know, so but he was known for loving convertibles, as you can see right here. Okay. This is your boy Soup Love, as I was pointing out to y'all. Okay. And again, the baby picture with Biggie as a baby, when people was writing me saying, yo, they said that wasn't Biggie. They came back and said it. I'm telling people in this video, y'all can hear me loud and clear. They just told us that because we are waking up. Why would you wait so many years after and reveal the baby picture with the afro wasn't Biggie? Okay, let's just say the picture wasn't Biggie. Why does Soup have the exact same fro as the baby on Biggie album? Why is it that many coincidences, y'all? Y'all rather fight and make excuses for a death faker than to fight and do your own research to see what the fuck makes sense to you. Okay? Now, another thing, oh, and then here your boy Soup Love, by the way, aka Biggie Smalls, and the convertible. Now, I love old school coupes, so somebody in the comment correct me. If I'm not mistaken, y'all, isn't this a Ford, what's that shit called? A Ford Flatline? And again, like I said, it's kind of hard to tell what car it is, but I mean, if you just look at it for what it is, a convertible, and Soup has a convertible just like this one, as opposed to this one that he's showing right here too. But I think it's a different color. But like I said, what's the chances of that, right? And this car didn't have no rear view mirrors, by the way. Okay, so this car did have rear view mirrors. The video I posted, the first part of this video, the car didn't have no rear view mirrors. Okay, now I took this off of Fearless video he made about Biggie. Okay, he used his burner account and he wrote Biggie. Okay, and he said, "Fully Love used to be Biggie," and Fully Love, aka Biggie Smalls, replied back and said, "What are you going to do about it?" Now, again, one of my subs had sent me this about a couple months ago, but like I said, I remember watching this video and I seen this on Fearless channel, and I screenshotted it and I put it on here. But the thing is, though, he just admitted to y'all that he was Biggie. If he's saying, "What are you going to do about it?" that's clearly telling us that he's Biggie. I don't know why is that so hard to prosper. But then I started thinking for a second. I said, wait a minute, let me think. Why do people keep? Why is it people? And when I notice the people that disagree, that's cool. We never going to agree on everything. Everybody have an opinion. That's fine. You know what I mean? Well respected. Left from my page a comment. You ain't got to worry about it being deleted. What get me the most about this is the niggas that disagree with the video are always people that want to rap. I notice it's like they don't want to face reality that if you ever become mainstream, this is going to happen to you. It's they fucking slavery shit that they do. You're not going to be able to make it in Hollywood in mainstream and not be able to make a sacrifice. You know how many rappers that I know and it just y'all know that can rap real good. They got good bars, got good music, good beats, and they can never go nowhere. They be trying to do all these shows. They never go nowhere. But then all these trash rappers come out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like the video I posted last night. Duslo Kane, he do 5 singles and he get a contract. The duplicate. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Now at the end of this video right here, man, you're gonna hear Judge Mathis say that Biggie's alive. Anyways, man, y'all have a good night, you know.